China could wage economic war on Taiwan to force surrender, report says. Associated Press. U.S. military officials and analysts have for years warned of possible armed attacks or blockades by Qin on Taiwan, but a report released Friday has raised a red flag about possible non-military tactics that could be used effectively against the self-governed island. Beijing could wage an economic and cyber war to force a surrender from Taiwan without direct use of military power, the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, a Washington-based research institute, saw it in the report. Such a lick. Below are your comments. With an estimated 1 million Taiwanese living and working in China, economic ties have grown ever closer. This is what worries the warmongers. Economic ties between China and Taiwan. Relations between the two were going very well until Obama's pivot to China. Then miraculously an anti-China government took over and relations deteriorated quickly. A coincidence? Coincidences do not exist in geopolitics. I have a countermeasure for that, i.e., stay out of their internal affairs and take care of our own problems. We already have 2 ongoing hot wars to deal with and we don't need another one. This one we truly cannot afford, nor the world. Economic war to force surrender? That's been Beijing's preferred option for decades. Why risk lives of your own kind if you can avoid it? Nothing new here. By the way, the US has been waging economic war, sanctions, etc., on China for years now to try to force China to surrender. I.e., never to build capabilities that may challenge the US's hegemony. China will turn Taiwan into an impoverished welfare state considering that Taiwan's economy is heavily dependent on China. Then, the US will have more mouths to feed and be obliged to support Taiwan's economy just as the US will now have to support Ukraine's economy, continues to support Israel's economy, Puerto Rico's economy, Argentina's economy, and many others' welfare states that are. If the US wants to be #1 hegemonic country, then the US will have to feed and clothe its newly acquired welfare states and keep them happy, otherwise there will be trouble and uprising. Yes, China's grand plan is to bankrupt the US. Unfortunately, the USA wants to address the issue of Taiwan, like all geopolitical issues, in the arena of military violence. The USA figures it will be guaranteed victory in war, so diplomacy is off the table. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.